Hey everybody, Preferred Selection here with some more Terraria 1.2.4. Still a few months off of Terraria 1.3, but that's okay, we've got plenty to do. Playing our Summoner. We've just beaten Plantera, and we did not get a Pygmy Staff. I thought that was a guaranteed drop. The first time you beat Plantera, I was mistaken. It is a 25% chance drop. So he could have to fight Plantera one more time to get the drop. We could have to fight him 3 more times, 10 more times, who knows. So today I'm thinking about what I want to do, and I'm thinking that I'm going to make a keymold. I'm going to use my temple key not to go into the lizard temple. I'm going to use it to make a rainbow gun because I really like the rainbow gun. So we're going to go do that. And we are also going to be exploring the hard mode dungeon for some potential goodies. The hard mode dungeon would be a lot easier if we were already in pygmy armor. Like I feel crazy going there this early, but we're gonna have to try and make it work. That's right, the hollowed key, you just make it by hand. So it is made. I haven't played this character in about a week, so just remind myself that the dungeon is that away. I feel really slow. I know I say that like every time I play this character. I don't know if it's just the lack of fish on wings or what it is, but I feel a bit slow. I guess I could have started this episode at the dungeon, couldn't I? Didn't quite think that one through. It's okay, we're almost there. Not the biggest deal. You know, if I extend this little thing out, I could actually probably fight Fishron soon. Fighting Fishron in spider armor, probably a bad idea. He's really hard, but it would give us some loot, some neat things. It's not entirely off the table. I'll stop and fight the wyvern because I don't know why. I like fighting wyverns when they show up. That's a good reminder that that I'm still in spider armor. Wyvern was able to do like half my health. Oh, Traveling Merchant. I really want to see what the Traveling Merchant has, but I'm not going to go back right now. Just want to see if do I just by chance know where our hollow chest is? Would make life a lot easier than searching. That's not me coughing. I don't know if that's my neighbor or what that is. Sorry about that coughing noise. I know that I sometimes, Alright, so I can see golden chests, and, I'm just gonna keep moving. See what we can see. Hearing some of that dungeon music. Now, it's entirely possible that we die a lot in here. But I'd like to get some loot from these guys. Nothing in specific that I really want. Maybe another magical weapon. Resummoned my fairy just because I don't want him to look like a blue candle. Ectoplasm's a good find. Shadow Beam Staff would be nice. Could we get a Shadow Beam Staff? Not quite. We aren't going to be doing very much damage since we... I spoke too soon, maybe. No golden key. I don't have any gel on me. I was gonna make some torches, but guess not. The twins are doing some good, or the optics or whatever they're called are doing some work. There's a lot of weapons we can get from down here. There's actually a weapon that I've never had in the entire time that I've played this game, called the Spectre Staff. I have a vague idea of what it does, but it drops from something called Ragged Casters. We get hit for so much when we get hit. I think it drops from, yeah, like those guys, whatever that is over there. I'd kind of like one. I'll hang out in this area and get a Spectre Staff if I can. Maybe I'll clean up some spikes while I'm waiting for enemies to spawn. I was thinking that I didn't want, because I'm just in spider armor and have terrible defense, I was thinking that I didn't want a blue candle out, but do I actually need a blue candle? We haven't died yet. We've been in the dungeon for a little bit, and we haven't died yet. That is encouraging. There's a Bone Lee. They could drop, I wouldn't mind getting a black belt or a tabby. Hey, we got a tabby. It's armored, too. There we go. There's one of the drops that I kind of wanted. I wonder if I can mine these from over here. Nope, gotta get... Probably have to fall on that one. There we go, though. Any of these blue armored guys could drop a Wisp in a Bottle for us. Not that I feel like Fairy Bell is usually better than Wisp in a Bottle. Well, when you're exploring and mining, anyway. I'd kind of like to find a... kind of like to find a dungeon slime. I know that's a weird request, a dungeon slime, when we are in hard mode dungeon. But just because dungeon slime could give us some gel, and then we could make some torches, and I don't want to have to run back. To do that. Whoops, didn't mean to mine up Pricker there. That's okay. Wanted to throw some glow sticks. Another Ragged Caster. Let's see if we can get his, no Spectre Staff today. Not so far. Oh, apparently we're in a good area for them. We must be by the right background wall or whatever. Giant Cursed Skulls I'm not a fan of. Sorry about the silence. I just don't have too much to say about farming in the dungeon. We don't necessarily have to keep it up for too long, especially if we start to get bored of it or anything. But the time being, it could give us what we want. I mean, Tabby's cool, but it's not really the drop that we're looking for. Tabby does is I'll go ahead and put it on and show it off. Let's just do a little... I'll have to get somewhere where there's no spikes. Let's just do a little dash. I don't want to keep it on for too long because I really want that Charm of Myths back to regen. Although Armored is pretty nice. You know, since we're a little tight on funds, we don't necessarily have to reforge an armored thing. Oh, and I forgot about the Traveling Merchant completely. That's okay. It's a very good chance that he wasn't going to have anything that we wanted. Wonder what the odds are for the Ragged Caster to drop the Spectre Staff. Ooh, there's a sniper. Sniper could be really good for us, but we have to be very careful about how we approach it. Can we get a oh yeah, we can get a spider up there. That's nice. I don't tend to use anything that the sniper drops, but his drops are rare, so I kind of don't mind getting them. Ooh, there's a Paladin. Paladin could drop Paladin's Hammer for us. Something just hit us for a lot. Is there a sniper over there? I don't think we can fight the Paladin directly, so we're gonna have to keep just sending the minions down after it. I mean, we could take the Paladin, but we're not gonna try. He's only at half health. I wonder if he's immune to venom. That could explain why the spider is not really doing much to him. He didn't drop anything for us, but he dropped a little bit of money. That's fine. That's the RNG of Terraria. You gotta kill... You know, if enemies had too high of drop rates, you'd just kind of cheese them, I guess. Although, seriously, where are our chests? minions. Like, I was kind of looking for the hollowed keymold chest when I came down here. I got distracted by ragged casters because they're kind of exciting. Are there like a lot of places I haven't been in my dungeon? That would surprise me a little. Ooh, lots of ectoplasm all of a sudden. Don't dislike that, but I might die. These skulls can kill you out of nowhere because of the debuff that they inflict on you. Really taking a lot of heat all of a sudden. Shadow Beam Staff would be nice, but I guess we're not getting one anytime soon. Got a golden key, so now we can at least open our golden chest. Let's see what it has. Go ahead and take the gold and the dynamite. I'll take everything. Why not? Then we can mine it up. You know, normally, especially pre 1.2.4, those Shadow Beam guys were a big issue. But now they seem kind of, like, these minions do a really good job of just keeping them occupado. Like, we basically have, like, no defense, and we're down in the hard mode dungeon. Summoner class is not to be trifled with. Like, I die more than this in, like, Chlorophyte, or at least pre... You know, back before summon items were a thing. I'm not suggesting that everyone should play Summoner, but... Oh, man. But even if you're not playing Summoner, if it's your first time through the game and you're not giving yourself like any restrictions or, you know, anything like that, even if you're not a dedicated Summoner, you should really consider having at least one minion that you use, because they are extremely handy. Man, if you're not melee, the light discs really do like no damage. Alright, so where in our dungeon have we not been? If we had a light potion, I'd probably drink it right now. Wouldn't mind a little bit of light. What was that? Was it just a spike? Oh, I will stop and kill this guy because I would like a Shadow Beam Staff. feel like they drop Shadow Beam Staffs often enough that on your very first time through the dungeon, it's usually one of the things that you are able to get. What am I doing? I'm taking more damage from spikes than I am from enemies. Go ahead and mine for these torches, since they're just sitting there. I don't know why they're sitting there, but I like torches. I also like shortcuts. So let's make one. Still on the lookout for a hollow chest. I probably like walked by it and you guys saw it, but whatever. Ooh, don't want to ignore commandos. They can end your life really fast. What's going on up here? A little area I've never been into. Kind of a sneaky area. And apparently none of my minions are going to join me in exploring it. Wow, there's like a lot of dungeon I missed. I wonder, was this the world where I said there was no water bolt and I was like 100% sure, or was that something else? Because if so, it'd be really funny if I found a water bolt like over in this unexplored area. Don't have a golden key. I don't think I've ever seen this painting before. I'm gonna take it. Might not be rare, but usually, in my experience with this game, if there's something I haven't seen before, there's a good chance that it's rare. Do like killing Bone Lee since they have so many things they can drop. Or do they really? They have like at least 2. There's my ice chest. I'd like to remember that that's there if possible. Can I get any torches from this area? No torches. Do you like Band of Regenerations? Just randomly exploring now. There's some... Oop! Inventory's full. Am I at the edge of the world? Yeah, I am. That's pretty funny. Lava Charm. That's super rare. I would like that, please. Goodbye, Featherfall Potion. Goodbye, Waterleaf. Bone Wands are crap, so I'll get rid of that. What is up there? Is that a mimic or is that a chest? Oh, that's a... we've been to that one. That's okay. Okay, so we have like all of our chests are right here. There's the jungle, there's the hollowed chest, there's the yeah, I'm just gonna have to remember that like every chest is right here. Use a couple of chandeliers to remind me. Oh, Bonely's on me. I was like, what is attacking me that's doing so much damage? You usually want to go up in the air if you're fighting a Bonely, because if you're on the ground, they will destroy you. Okay, so now I know I haven't been like walking past chests as much as normal, because 3 out of the 5 are right in that one little spot. Very weird. Very weird indeed. And this room has a brown chest, which I've been to, apparently. Well, now, I mean, the impatient part of me is wishing that I'd made a different keymold, because then... Oh, wait, never mind. Impatient part of me is wrong. There's the hollowed chest right there on those spikes. Just get this paladin out of here. Normally this paladin attacks very scarily with a hammer, but he won't attack you if you're hitting him. And it looks like my minions are hitting him often enough that that counts. I really wish that other enemies would stop coming to the area. Whoa, and now he's deciding to hit me. And all of a sudden things are insane. Let's go ahead and get some... craziness. I really don't like having light discs as my main melee weapon, because they just do so little damage. Okay, now that we've gotten rid of that water candle, we should be in a much better position. There's still a lot of enemies, but they will... Now you show up, Golden Slime. I don't need you anymore. Throwing out my inventory a tiny bit before... There's not a water candle effect here, but there's still a million enemies for some reason. Okay, there's also a bunch of mana lying around, so I will take care of all these enemies. I don't understand why there are like a billion enemies right now, but I guess... And like every single enemy is spawning ectoplasm. I mean, I like ectoplasm, but I don't need... Well, if I ever need to farm anything in the dungeon, I've found the spot. Just this area is just crazy. There are way more of you than there should be. There are like just way more enemies than there should be. Oh my gosh. Well, we got a rocket launcher out of that. And we'll go ahead and... I want this chest, so I'm gonna get my inventory sorted out. Just gonna run away for the time being. Didn't mean to pick up that door. Let's find some blank shelves so we can... Alright, quick stacking did a lot. That's gonna be good enough. What is with... The dungeon decided to step it up all of a sudden. Here I am trying to heal, and they're throwing paladins at me and all sorts of other craziness. I just gotta run away. Well, I guess sometimes you die. That's gonna be a good spot to call it for this episode. And well, let's see what reforge we got on our rainbow gun. All right, normal. Let's reforge our rainbow gun real quick. Add it to our hotbar over. Yeah, we're never gonna use Crystal Storm again. Where do I want our rainbow gun? I want it handy, but I want everything handy. What's our money situation look like? I don't remember the rainbow gun being too bad to reforge. Where'd it go? There it is. Hurtful is pretty good. Masterful is good enough for me right now. Alright, so I'm gonna go retrieve my gold, retrieve that chest, sort my inventory a little bit, sell some things probably, and I'll come back next time with maybe showing off some of the new weapons we have, show off the rocket launcher. I'll show what the rainbow gun looks like right now. It's pretty cool. Get a little beam of stuff. It lasts about 10 seconds, maybe less than that, 5 seconds, but does a lot of damage when enemies walk through it. It's pretty good for the Pumpkin Moon, so that's a nice weapon to have. Alright, well, thank you for watching. See you next time.